Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a deep completion. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's running out of time here. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pitches to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Tries to get it to the running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Running it back, it's Zimmerman. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. He'll keep it, headed left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And there's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like what the offense coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But, hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The punt team making their way on the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Same tailback, another carry. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Bringing it back, it's Zimmerman, and the returner is brought down. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The offense with some pre-snap motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Second down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Running right after the read option. Over to Juke. Gets free now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Plenty space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking for his back. Caught near the goal line.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense. Straight. 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's an important first down on that running play. The shotgun running play call. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down, bringing pressure. And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. Nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
With the return, it's Zimmerman. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Williamson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williamson. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man-to-man coverage, run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. That one sails incomplete. Threw it too far.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's a draw to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picks up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On the return, it's Zimmerman. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's escaping the pocket now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. It's a quarterback keeper. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Boy, what a day for this quarterback. If you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over 100 yards for the game. And this defense has had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps today.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? QB decides to keep it here. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding space at the 20. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Try to run it with the option. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Just a great gain here by this offense and by the quarterback on the option call. And this defense has got to get back to old school assignment football. Somebody has got to account for the quarterback. Nobody had him there, and he comes up with a big gain.
They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
Quarterback keeps it, running to his right. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And tackled there by the defense. Here's the second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Running it back, it's Zimmerman. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And they'll give it to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown. Make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And here's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. The defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Williamson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. That clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Offense comes out to start this drive. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
At the 50. Offense facing fourth down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
The punt team making their way on the field. They pressure him, but he gets it away clean. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll ride the back again here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.